Oh, folks, this has gone by the spy. I'm so sorry about what happened in the last video of what just cut off from. Suffice to say, I'm going to be using the old camera settings of the brightness, as you could see clearly. But until this ordeal of the conversation and the rest of the ending climax is done with, it's just going to go back to the newer settings. I just need to make sure that the new camera that I was currently using to be able to had time to be able to recover like usual. But because we're approaching to the climax, I didn't exactly had enough. Didn't waste any time to be able to get things sorted out with its space. Anyways, reviewing of what Kavar has said. So, I want to ask you about something else. Why exactly did you and the Order cut me off from the Force? Really? You don't even know why? Alright. I want to ask you something else then. I was able to reestablish my connection to the Force after 10 long years of exile. Really? I want to ask you about something else. I was Master Gavar. I was able to reestablish my connection to the Force because I was able to find another Jedi Master, one that has deeper philosophies about the Force, the Order, even Revan himself, and much more. I was able to develop a Force bond with her. If either one of us feels pain, or so does the other, but if either one of us dies, then you were the last one. As I said, Lona Vash was murdered on Korban. She was trying to find out the truth of the Sith and get intel, but she was ambushed at the old ruins of the Sith Academy by one of the Sith Lords that is behind the threat that attacked us through the Force. I want to ask you about something else now. You have answered all my questions, Master Kafarm. If there's anything else, please. Duo? I see. May Force be with you as well, Master Kafarm. Until we meet again on Tatooine. I'm glad. They are. thank you again, and it's no honor to meet you, Quintalia. I think we know our way to our shuttle, but thank you. Now, we must return the ducks in. Again, folks, this is the old settings of what I used to use a few years ago, so I'm sorry if there's brightness going on in your viewing. Again, this will only be a setback. It was a civil war as expected from the report. A political situation on Onderon has been dealt with. Onderon only has one leader now. A good one. Indeed. But that will be a time for a later date, as we must rest and gather our thoughts. There's much to be able to talk about, but I'm afraid this is where we're going to need to put a stop here to after these messages. But before we sign off from this video, I wanted again to apologize for the interruption. Again, it wasn't intentionally. Now, I'm going to put a stop here and not be playing this series again until the next game of the walkthrough of the series of the next game to be completed. The Act 3 will come afterwards, but I want you guys to know that I put a great deal of effort and resources into making details of the series of not only the recording settings but also the thumbnail that I couldn't be able to find a way about to do so. And I've been hearing complaints that my voice wasn't exactly being heard in the video or close enough, so I hope that my voice is close enough for you guys to hear and to be able to understand what took me so long. Now, again, I'm going to be taking a break from having to deal with the troubles of having to go through the video of recording videos nonstop of the Sith Lords. Even though I was able to took my breaks between there and there, I haven't exactly given much thought about the reality of my realism. Not yet, anyway. But it's what I'm going to be doing afterwards, instead of just going to the next game and recording to the next game. If you guys wanted to know what the next game will be, then it's like Ghost Recon Warfighter, but it's going to be on air like next month or so, or maybe a couple of weeks. But right now, the search for the Jedi Masters is over, and to meet with them on Tatooine, and for what we need to do next, is only just beginning on how to end this threat, and why they were able to learn how to attack through the Force. I'd like to thank you all to be able to participate in the videos of the Sith Lords, and thank you for your participation and for the follows and subscriptions to my channel. I thank you all for giving me the briefer of the air. and to support me through it, and you be wanting to support me through this whole thing. Now, I'm going to be taking a stop from here. So, enjoy this video and the other past videos of the Sith Lords until after these messages, or until I get the Ghost Recon Warfighter in the air. And then after it will be the Act 3 for interesting developments. This has gone Spy, the Spy, sign off with new tricks in the air of the storm.